We are rolling.
Good morning. Welcome back to the conversation. This is Midlife Crisis Activities. This is our lifestyles and pop culture webcast. Our daily shout out to the world. I'm your host, Patrick Russell. And over there is my very vivacious producer, Veronica. Together we're here to lend our voices to the noise from a multi-generational perspective to help explain everything that's right and wrong in this world. Happy Taco Tuesday to you, Veronica. So A&E is launching its 10-part docuseries on the life and times of Hugh Hefner. Now, I know this is before your time, Veronica, but during the 70s, 80s, and 90s, before the internet smut, the free nastiness that you can get with an internet connection, there was the Playboy magazine, right? And that was the epicenter of pretty much every adolescent and teenage boy's sexual life and fantasies, that where we drew them from, the pinups, if you will, the covers, which led then to the Playboy Mansion, which led then to the Playboy parties and galas, where you had these Playboy bunnies running around, chasing down, which equivalently to the old farts of Hollywood, the power brokers, some few A-listers, but usually it was just the old rich friends that Hugh Hefner had on his Rolodex. You know what I mean? So, come to find out, the best thing about the entire scene, before I go into what A&E is going to uncover, the best part about the entire scene in Paradise was that every woman, every girl, every female that you saw on camera had the big Kool-Aid smile from ear to ear, just loving life, having this glee on their face as if there was no place else on earth that they would rather be.
Yep.
Come to find out that was all a mirage, Veronica, all a fantasy to include Hugh Hefner. Yeah, he's not the easygoing, cavalier, satin, pajama, hush puppy, slipper wearing guy that he appeared to be. No. The connoisseur of love? Oh, no. This man was a rapist. He was a misogynist. He was a manipulative monster that used drugs as well as fear of, ruining people's reputation and chances of making it in Hollywood in order to control each one of his bunnies. And now through the 10-part miniseries, we get to look behind the curtain, if you will, of the Playboy empire to find out just exactly what kind of, atrocities it took in order to keep that empire afloat, not only in the magazine and publishing arena, but then also in the minds of men and women of the country. So from a younger generation perspective, Veronica, first question, are you even surprised to find out that behind the scenes it was just a terrible working place situation for all of these young women hoping to make it big in Hollywood? Let's start off there. Your thoughts on that?
The whole time that you're explaining this, I'm smiling because if you're there, it's because you want to be there. So, money was involved, drugs were involved. So, in any way, I'm surprised how crazy this old man was.
And how long he got away with it.
No, because if I was one of the girls from there, I know already what I have to expect from him, right? So, I'm not surprised, not even like half of them. I'm not surprised at all. It is what it is. When you have money involved, crazy people and beautiful women, what else can you expect in that situation?
So now, in today's woke society, from a younger generation's perspective, could this type of working place exist now? Another way of asking, Veronica, do you believe that the porn industry has gone corporate? Is OSHA involved? Do we have W-2s? Do we have workers' comp? Is this now an industry where there's no way you could get away with this type of toxic environment created by Hugh Hefner? That's not possible anymore, right?
It's not possible anymore. Definitely they get paid with a W-2, 1099, depending on the situation. They have workers' comp. They actually, like you say, they went corp, and it's legit, right?
So we're going to find out through the docuseries just exactly how he was able to pull this off. In the stories today, we might find a lot of analogies through the Jeffrey Epstein situation. I'm sure we're going to find storylines that match the coercion and the tricks that were played on these young girls to prey on their insecurities and their hopes for a brighter future. So, last final point. The Playboy magazine, in my eyes, was like the canary in the coal mine for the magazine industry.
Okay.
As soon as the internet showed its power by pushing Playboy to the sidelines, right? I mean, as soon as internet porn became a thing, you saw Playboy subscriptions just plummet down. I mean, that was obvious. And that was a sign of things to come for the entire publishing industry. So that's one of the reasons why I'm going to be watching this docuseries, to see from a historical perspective how the paper publishing industry, how it transformed, and I believe that the Playboy magazine and its downfall was the coming of the end. Guys, there's no right answer, there's no wrong answer, but there definitely is your opinion. Please don't just subscribe to this channel, even though we will be doing this back and forth on a daily basis. But lend your voice to the show, it'll make it a whole lot more fun. Guys, it doesn't matter what comes your way today, it doesn't matter what obstacles or challenges that you may face. You just need to remember one thing:
Give him hell.
Happy Taco Tuesday, everybody.